What's up everyone? Welcome to Iconic Films. In today's video, we will be showing you performances in AGT in 2016 that took the judges and the audience's breath away. These performances were simply amazing and awe-inspiring. We will be talking about the performances and the people behind those performances. But before we begin, we hope to see you stay till the end, as you won't want to miss out on what we have to show in today's video. Also, please consider subscribing to our channel and hitting that notification icon to be notified of any future videos. And also, don't forget to comment below to be featured in our next video. Christopher with his awesome band. Christopher was a novelty dancer act from the 2016 season. His was a very unique performance, and, as Mr. Simon Cowell likes to say, it was a complete breath of fresh air. For nearly 2 decades, Christopher has been entertaining audiences across the US and around the world with his unique and original blend of puppetry and dance. When he performs, you really believe you are watching 5 people dance simultaneously, when in actuality, there is only one person. Christopher's audition in episode 1105 consisted of dancing to Village People's YMCA, with 4 life-sized puppets attached to him that resembled 4 members of Village People, while Christopher himself was also dressed as one of the members. He got a yes from all the judges to move to the next round. Quick Change Magic Sauce and Victoria. Sauce and Victoria Petrosian performed amazing quick change acts in their audition. Husband Sauce is an Armenian, and his wife Victoria is ethnic Russian. The new generation of quick change artists are 4-time Guinness World Record holders in high-speed costume change illusion. 2007, 16 costumes in 2 minutes in Germany. 2008, 11 costumes in 1 minute in China. 2008, 12 costumes in 1 minute in Italy. 2011, 13 costumes in 1 minute. Their act amazed the audience and the juries, resulting in standing ovations for their stunning performance. Throwings. Throwings was an acrobat duo act from season 11 of America's Got Talent. Throwings is based in Boston, Massachusetts. The group consists of married couple Annie, who is from Canada, and Andre, who is from Belarus. Annie was once working with another partner, and she had a bad fall. As a result, she broke her spine. The recovery was difficult. But not a long time after, Annie met Andre. Smitten with each other, the two eventually decided to perform as a duo. He looked her in the eyes and reassured her that he would catch her, motivating her to return to aerial performance. They now perform in a circus called 1903 Circus in Sydney, Australia. Deadly Games. Deadly Games, also known as Alfredo and Ana Silva, was a knife thrower duo act. Alfredo and Ana Silva are from Las Vegas, Nevada. The two met 8 years before their audition, and they were married for a little more than 2 years before their audition. Alfredo is a 6th-generation performer. He studied magic, juggling, even the Globe of Death, but in the end fell in love with the most dangerous, knife throwing. Anna, originally from Russia, is a professional ballerina and spent many years as a choreographer. In 2009, she agreed to combine her love of dance to Alfredo's most dangerous passions. And voila! Deadly Games was born. Alfredo and Ana Silva's audition in episode 1104 consisted of Alfredo throwing knives in the direction of Anna to stick in a wall behind her as she first stood, then leaned backward, then moved side to side with her back towards Alfredo as he continued throwing knives. The performance concluded with Alfredo throwing flaming knives around Anna as she stood still. Howie Mandel, Mel B, Heidi Klum, and Simon Cowell all voted yes, sending the duo to the judge cuts. The Passing Zone. The Hilarious Jugglers. This was a juggling act, alright, but it was a juggling act with a difference. It was a juggling act with comedy that had all the judges and the audience laughing real hard. The Passing Zone, also known as John and Owen, The Passing Zone, was a comedy juggler duo act from Season 1 and Season 11 of America's Got Talent. In Season 1, they finished in the bottom 5 of the top 10. A decade later, they returned to the show in Season 11 to try their luck once again. Owen Morse and John Wee met in 1986 at a juggling convention and instantly knew they were destined to be a team. And we are really glad that they met because this performance was simply awesome. Silas Vetta, The Brilliant Lights. Silas Vetta is an establishment that started as a small independent video art group and grew into one of the most innovative digital art studios. During their America's Got Talent audition, the dancers stunned the world as they seemed to move in a 3D environment created by video projections and light. The performance, simply put, left the judges gobsmacked. Juggler Victor Key, The Juggler. America's Got Talent juggler Victor Key has had no shortage of incredible performances throughout his stay on AGT. The Ukrainian sensation opened up his career in America's Got Talent with a very graceful performance. He also introduced the concept of the leotard, something that Key has worn in every single performance since. The talented act combined grace, beauty, and juggling into one simple act that was absolutely breathtaking to watch. And Key put it all together at his audition with a performance that combined all of those aspects into one amazing performance. And this act only showed part of what the talented juggler could do. With a bigger stage and more props, Key was able to make his act even more impressive in the semifinals by adding darkness and glowing balls to the performance. Key's artistry is undeniable and should be admired by everyone, everywhere. Stephen Brundage, The Rubik's Cube Magician. The America's Got Talent judges saw their fair share of magic routines in the 2016 season, but nothing like the trick Stephen Brundage did with the Rubik's Cube. As one of the very few people in the world who do such magic with Rubik's Cubes, he managed to leave even Simon Cowell speechless in his audition. Stephen began by completely mixing the Rubik's Cube up, clarifying with Mel B that no cheating was going on. He continued to mix it by turning the cube, but once he threw it in the air, suddenly it was solved. Just the look on Simon's and Mel's faces were enough to prove that this guy was good. Ryan Stock and Amberlynn, The Human Horror Movie. Simon once told Ryan Stock, "You're like a human horror movie. When I watch a horror movie, I do this," and then holds his hands over his eyes. Half the time. But I'm sorta compelled because it's so disgusting. Ryan Stock is a Canadian-based TV stuntman from Edmonton, Alberta. Stock and his fiancée, Amberlynn Walker, travel around Canada and the United States and perform stunts involving electrical shocks, automobile crashes, and intentional poisoning. Stock became fascinated with magic at an early age and quickly developed his skills as a magician. He soon moved on from simple tricks to performing feats, such as fire eating and fire breathing. Stock is also the creator and originator of several sideshow stunts performed around the world. Notably, his signature piece entitled The Human Meathead, created in 2000. This stunt involves forcing a large meat hook into his nose and out his mouth, from which he then hangs weight up to 70 pounds from the hook. The judges had to look at each other on more than one occasion as he performed reality-defying acts alongside girlfriend Amberlynn. The likes of Mel B and Heidi Klum looked incredibly worried as the act went on. The Clairvoyants, The Magicians. The Clairvoyants have been one of those acts that just captivate and wow the judges, as well as the audience. Throughout their time at AGT, there were plenty of jaw-dropped moments. People just could not get their heads around how these guys were continuously pulling it off and doing things that were pretty much impossible for mere mortals. In the following appearance also, they did things that left plenty of open mouths. Things got really creepy for Simon Cowell during the America's Got Talent August 1st quarterfinals live performance on NBC. Mystical mentalist duo The Clairvoyants raised the bar with their spine-tingling routine, which involved a very popular American candy, jelly beans. The intriguing pair shocked everyone by appearing to control the judges' minds. Simon Cowell was dumbfounded and mentally struggled to speak following their latest act, which was arguably the best Jedi mind trick, magic trick, that any contending magician has pulled thus far. We have no idea how the Tommy and Amelie do what they do. How could Amelie guess that Heidi Klum randomly selected a pink jelly bean from the bowl? Or that the sum total of all of Mel B's jelly beans that she scooped from the bowl into the glass was 22? The most amazing thing of all was that all of the judges' choices and actions were written on a chalkboard hidden behind the curtain on the stage. For example, Simon will choose the purple jelly bean. Enjoy this amazing performance.
Tommy, you're tasting something like... it's sweet. It tastes like berry. It was the purple one.
It is berry, wasn't the purple one?
It was.
And with that said, that concludes our top 10 unbelievable and mind-blowing performances in America's Got Talent in 2016. Feel free to comment below on how you felt about today's video, and also please leave a like for good luck for this video and those coming next. And also, please don't forget to subscribe. See you next time!